Hey, welcome to episode 49 of Business Activist Entrepreneur Podcast. I'm Amanda, and I just wanted to jump on here today to invite you to come over and listen to Grandma's Wealth Wisdom, the podcast. You can find it in the same place that you're listening to this podcast, most likely, or you can go to grandmaswealthwisdom.com and check it out there. Obviously, it's not going to be cross-posted on the businessactivistentrepreneur.com website, but I'll link there if you happen to be listening on businessactivistentrepreneur.com. We're really excited about this new podcast. It's way better than this one already, and it just launched. And we're going to be publishing there weekly. There's already 2 episodes out. One is a small short introduction, and then the first official episode is out there too. And then it'll be coming out weekly. While that's in launch phase, we're going to be taking a little break from the Business Activist Entrepreneur podcast. Our goal is to come back to this eventually, which we hope we will. If you have topics you'd like us to talk about in the future, if you have different feedback for us, whatever, we'd love to hear from you. Just go to businessactivistentrepreneur.com and use the contact us form there, or you can always message us on our Facebook page, or lots of different ways to get in touch with us. So we'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, help us think of new things that you want us to talk about. We have a list, but we want to for sure talk about what you'd like us to talk about. And absolutely 100% go check out the Grandma's Wealth Wisdom podcast. Here's a little peek about what you'll hear when you go over to the Grandma's Wealth Wisdom podcast.
A hearty welcome to Grandma's Wealth Wisdom with your hospitable hosts, Brandon and Amanda Neely. This is the only podcast for strategies to grow your wealth simply and sustainably, like Grandma used to. Without further ado, here are your hosts.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Brandon.
Obviously, we're not Grandma.
But we love her a lot, and she has a lot to teach us. We're really excited, so much so that we dedicated this podcast in her name.
I think that's all I wanted to share for today. Thanks for following this podcast, and we look forward to being back with you again soon, whether on the Grandma's Wealth Wisdom podcast or back here on Business Activist Entrepreneur. Great. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.